Good morning, class. So today we are good morning. So today we are going to study about the trade, and that is we will be studying about the mainly we are going to study about the classifications of commerce. So in this classifications of commerce, we will study there are two classifications. First one is trade, and another one is aids to trade. Aids to trade. So these are the two classifications which have been done under the category of commerce, and commerce is further divided into two categories, that is trade and aids to trade. First we will study about the trade. What is trade? See, trade is an integral part of the commerce. So then now trade, what trade does? Trade removes the trade, or it refers to the activity of buying and selling of the goods and services. Then it removes the distance or gap between the traders from the manufacturer, or you would say manufacturers and consumers. So traders, here the word trade, or the person who is doing that trade form, that becomes trader, that person becomes the link between the manufacturer and consumers. So what is trade? Again, trade is an integral part of the commerce. It refers to the buying and selling of the goods and services. And what happens? Trade becomes the link between the manufacturers and the consumers. See, goods are being produced at the different parts of the country. So consumers are not going to take the goods from the manufacturer. Here is the person, the trader, who is there, who brings the goods to the nearest level or nearest place of the consumers, from where they can get the goods. Okay, so who is the link between? Trader is the link between the manufacturer and the consumers. So again, from the starting, classification of commerce. Commerce also have a further classification that is divided into two, that is trade and aids to trade. Now trade is an integral part of the commerce that helps in the buying and selling of goods and services, and they are the link between the manufacturers and the consumers. Now aids to trade is that means it helps the smooth functioning of the trade, or that benefits different kinds of services which help the trade for their smooth functioning. That is known as aids to trade. So we will see more about the trade. So this trade is also divided into two parts. So from here you can say, or we can say that the trade is also classified into two. Trade. One is internal, or other one is external. Internal trade, external trade. So in this classification of trade is done into two parts. One is internal trade, or internal trade, which is done within the domestic boundary of the country, done or performed within the domestic boundary of the country. Okay, this is what internal trade is. Like this internal trade is also further divided into two classifications. Like further one is retail trade, and another one is wholesale trade. Now, if we talk about the external trade means which business or the business activities or the trade performed outside of the domestic boundary of the country with the, or we can say it's done within the international market, okay, or done on an international level. So it means it is outside of the boundary of the country, okay. So in this, three classification of external trades are there. One is import, then export, then entry. Okay. So again I am going to explain it. Classification of commerce. Commerce is classified into two. One is trade, other one is it's to trade. Then if we talk about the trade, then trade is already divided into or classified into two categories. One is internal trade and other one is external trade. So if we talk about the internal trade, when the business is performed within the domestic boundaries of the country or political reach of the country, that will be called as domestic trade or internal trade, or we can see in the local areas. Whatever business we are performing within the local areas of our country, that will be your internal trade. And when that business we are doing with the other countries, where other countries are involved in that is the second part of the trade, that is external trade, and that too is also divided into three categories. When external trade means international level. So where international levels come, then what we do import, export and entry trade. So we will discuss one by one what is wholesale trade, then what is retail trade, and then we will also discuss about the external trade, that is import, export and entry trade. So first we will discuss about the wholesale trade. So wholesale trade wholesale trade, it means buying of goods on a large quantity. And they give in a small or sell in small quantity to the retailers. Then they purchase the goods from manufacturer on cash. From manufacturer in cash and provide credit facility to the retailers. Then single line product dealing. Maintain large stock. Then one more I am writing here, okay. Huge capital requirement. So by the time now you must have understood what a wholesaler means. See, wholesaler is a person who performs the business on a large scale or deals with a single kind of product. So what things are there? That whatever wholesale trade businesses, they will be purchasing a large quantity directly from the manufacturer. So large quantity directly from the manufacturer they purchase. Whosoever the wholesaler is, he or she purchases large quantity of goods directly from the manufacturers. Then sell in a small quantity to the different retailers. Okay, in a small quantity. Suppose, for example, if a person is purchasing 5,000 units, so he gives to the retailers in a small quantity. Suppose 50, 100, 10, 20 units of the goods. Like that, he sells to the retailers. Then huge capital is required. So without huge capital, you are not able to purchase the goods from the manufacturers. And what they do, they purchase the goods in cash, but they provide the credit facility, means they give like that to the retailers, and they ask them to, when you sell it, please bring the money also. Then credit facility, that is the only. Then single line product, they deal in the single line product. They don't purchase different goods and goods. Okay, they deal in only one kind of product. Suppose they are dealing in the if we say, for example, if I say they are dealing in the Hitachi's product, so they will be dealing in the electronic of Hitachi's product only. Okay, nothing else. Then if we talk about maintain the large stock, with them they purchase large stock. Okay, so these things are the wholesale trade. So if you want to write the points, you can write the points also. So now we talk about the retail trade. Okay, so it refers to the buying and selling of goods and services. Buying and selling of goods and services in small quantity. From the wholesalers. So now this retailer buys goods from wholesaler. Then and sell it to the ultimate consumers. So again, what is retail trade? Retail trade means it refers to the buying and selling of goods and services in a small quantity. Then second thing, the retailers, they buy goods from the wholesalers. Then and after buying from the wholesalers, they sell it to the ultimate customers, like we people. We people are what? We people are consumers. So we are the ultimate person for whom that goods and services are being made, okay, or produced. So if we want to purchase anything, so what we will do? We will go to the retailers, not to the wholesalers, or not to the directly to the manufacturers. Okay, we are not that big one. We are not going to ask very big amount. So they won't be selling also. They will be saying, go back to your home. Go and purchase from the retailers. Okay. So retail is what? In a small quantity. When a business, you see, when the retailers are there, they perform the they must be dealing in the different kinds of product or multiple products they will be keeping in their shop. If you you go to shop near to your house, and you will find that Maggi is also there, bread is also there, that different types of packets of chips is also there, chocolates is also there, different types of general stocks are also there. So many products are there. But in the wholesale, they are dealing in the only one kind of product or one line of product. Okay. So again, it was divided, that internal trade was divided into two. That was wholesale and retail. Wholesale we have already seen, and now we will see this retail. So this is all for today. We will meet up in the next class. Till then, thank you.